Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I got 3 Fire Rift teams for ya. A high-level team, a mid-level team, and a low-level team. And they're 3 teams I've never shown you before. That's what I'm trying to do in this one. I actually made up a team, and then I did a couple teams that I haven't showed before, I'm pretty sure. The restriction is red and brown, so of course you could do things like triple ferocity, Rage Reaver, triple defiance, Axe of the North. You could do Tesla. You could do Zul'Goth. You could do Guards, Avatar, Circuit, and Hadley. You could do Chalcedony, but we're not doing that because we've done it before a billion times. So I tried to show you some new stuff this time. But there are those. And I have the Pure Faction linked at the end of this video in the bottom left-hand corner. Pure Faction, if you need it, will be at the end of the video. Here's the first team. This one was like the best of the ones that I put on here, pretty much. And it's a low-level team, actually. So, Triple Balder. Have you ever done that before? I think when he first came out, this was all the rage for about a week, the Triple Balder thing. He makes skulls based on blue allies, like with the boost ratio. So the more blue allies you have, the more skulls he makes. And if you have a whole team of blue allies, it makes a ton of skulls. It almost always gets an extra turn. It's probably like an 85% rate of an extra turn. Like I cast it, I don't know. I cast it a bunch of times, like 20 times, and it failed me like once or twice. And it hit like every other time. So it was pretty good. Did Osha's Tome, did Titan class. Balder is a giant, so he gets 50% started off a Titan class. My whole team's 50% started. My whole team's blue. Osha's Tome's a good mana generator. Cast those 3 Balders, and you win. It's really easy. It should take you all the way to level 90. Will it take you to 500? I don't know if you're going to be able to do that, but it's possible. It could happen. Maybe switch to something else when you get super high in there. If you're doing that, maybe you're just going for all rewards. Alright, here's the high-level team. I tried to make an all-undead team with true damage that's stealing life. So we got the Dead Gauntlet. It makes purple and blue based on undead allies. Our whole team's undead. Made myself Necromancer. You could also do Death Knight if you would like to. I got Draculus, Morthani, and the Ghost Queen. So Ghost Queen starts undead with 50% mana. Our whole team's getting that 50% start. Dracula steals life from all enemies. And Morthani hits 4 random enemies and steals life. So they're both stealing life. They're both doing true damage. They're both undead. Ghost Queen starts everybody with 50% mana. And then the Dead Gauntlet is making blue and purple. Blue for Draculus, purple for Morthani. And yeah, early on, all you're going to have to do is get up your Dead Gauntlet, cast it. That'll get up one of the 2. You cast one of the 2, you win. Later on, you're going to have to cast both of them. And if I was going to tell you what order to do them in at that point, I would say Draculus first, and then Morthani, because Morthani hits random enemies, and Draculus is going to hit all enemies for the same thing no matter what. So you might as well chip them down a little bit and then kill them with Morthani. Because if something dies, and then she can hit them harder, or whatever. I think that's the way to go. That's why I put them in that order. That way Draculus gets up first, and then Morthani. So you can cast Draculus first, chip them all, and then use Morthani. You never know who she's going to hit, but if Draculus chips them all first, she can then kill. So should be pretty good. Should work. It's kind of a play on the old Draculus Crimson Bat, but instead of Crimson Bat, I'm using Morthani. So, stealing life from all enemies. True damage to all enemies. Completely undead team. 50% started. Alright, here is the final team now. They kind of got clunkier and clunkier as I went. The Balder team is a team. It's a good team. It's a low-level team. That's like a certified banger. The second team is a team. It's a play on an old team with a new troop added on there. It's an actual good team. It works. There's other things that are better. Of course, you could use Guards, Avatar, Tesla, which would probably go a little faster and be a little bit better. But it is something you could use. If you want to use Morthani, maybe. If you like Undead. If you want to try Draculus. Stuff like that. It's an actual team. So anybody could use those 2 teams, and they're certified. But this one is my own creation, and it's a little clunky. But I was trying to make a Sekima team. So in the comments, if anybody wants to take on the task of trying to make a Sekima team, let's go. Let's do it. because she seems like she has so much potential. But I can never figure out a good team for her. I think I have before and I just forgot it. And yeah, now I tried with Garyon, and it was okay. We got Harpy Mage, Garyon, Sekma, and the Wand of Stars. So Harpy Mage and Wand of Stars, you could put those two things on any team. And then I was going to make a Sekma team, so we got 3 of our troops right there, and then Garyon. Garyon does, I think, green to blue and purple to Doomskull. And then Sekma does yellow or brown to yellow and blue to Doomskull. So the Garyon will turn green to blue, and then Sekma could turn the blue to Doomskull was the idea. And then the Sekma is also making yellow to go back into Garyon. So they're kind of playing off each other. It worked in sometimes, and then sometimes it wasn't working. So, yeah, I don't know. Give it a spin. Let me know what you think about it. Maybe you can tweak it and make it a little bit better. Or maybe you have a Sekma team in the comments. Bottom left-hand corner is Pure Faction. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Get up at the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.